Okay, Module 2 test form B. So what does that indicate to us if we're doing a test form B? It's a practice test, so what do you think's coming up tomorrow? The real test, yep. So if there is something that you don't understand today, this is what you need to take home. You can watch this video again on Canvas tonight if you need to, if you don't understand a concept. Take this home, have your parents go through it if there are things that you're struggling with, okay? If it's your multiplication facts, I want you to get out your multiplication chart right now, okay? I want to know if you know how to divide, not that you have your facts memorized, okay? So if it's something, if you struggle with your facts, get out your multiplication facts right now to use the charts, okay? All right, select two equations that correctly use compatible numbers to estimate the quotient of 8,409 divided by 42. Okay, so when we talked about estimating, what were we looking for? Were we rounding? Not really, right? What were we looking for? What's that word called? Those numbers called? No. What's it called? If you get along with someone really well, what are you called? Compatible. So we need to look for compatible numbers. Okay? So let's look at A. Remember, we were looking for numbers that can be that divide equally, right? Okay, 8,000, and this is what we want to stay close to our actual numbers, right? Okay, 8,000 divided by 40 equals 200. Do those divide evenly? Is that correct? Yeah, because 8 divided by 4 is 2. Then I divide out of 10. And I'm left with, so 200. Is 8,400, is that a pretty good estimate? Is 40 and 42 pretty good estimate? So I would say yes, that is a compatible number to estimate. Okay, 8,000 divided by 5. What's 8 divided by 5? Is it 16? Okay, so is that even correct? No. 8,400 divided by 50. So let's see. 8 divided by 5 is 1. Bring down the 14. Well, that's 5. 34. Can 34 be divided by 5? Nope. So that doesn't work. Good. This one. Okay. Oh, let's look at that one again. It's probably not how I would estimate, because I would probably stay with the 0 zeros. But 4 divided by 8 would be, this one, I do not like this question very well. It is, but then we have to divide that by, we have to times that because we're dividing by 45. So 84 divided by 45. What's 45 plus 45? 90. Too big, right? So we need a 1. 14 minus 5 is 7 minus 4 is, and we have to bring down the 5. Okay, 4, I like to say 39 divided by 4 is about what? 9, I would say 9, but remember we have to multiply by 5 too, so we're gonna have to carry 4. So let's try 8. 8 times 5 is 40. Carry the 4. 8 times 4 is plus 4. Good. Subtract. Bring down the 5. I know that's going to go in equally because it ends in a 5 and we're dividing by a 5. Oh, I did. That should have been a 1, huh? Thank you. So that is that. Does that change our answer though? It doesn't. Just changes this answer. Okay, 315. Well, we know 8 times 45 is 360. What do you think this one is? 315. 7. And that does equal 315. So I don't really like that question because that really wasn't an estimate, right? That was the actual problem. But really weird. They just found really weird compatible numbers. Okay, and then this one. So tomorrow we'll just go through that together because I don't really like the way that we taught you that you wanted to find compatible numbers that ended in a multiple of 10. So had zeros. Okay, Deshaun has 670 school newspapers to deliver throughout his school. He stacks the newspapers in groups of 27. If Deshaun puts all the newspapers into stacks, how many stacks does he make? Okay, what do we need to find out? Well, what did they ask us? What do we need to find out? You need to go to the extras box and get you one and come and get you a piece of paper that you fold up. Okay, how many stacks does he make? What do we know? Yes. Good. What else do we know? Yes. Good. So what do you think we're going to do to find out how many stacks he can make? Divide. So what are we dividing? Okay. This chapter, it doesn't tell you how to do it specifically, but we did it 2 different ways, right? One of the ways we taught was an area model, right? The other way that we taught was partial quotients. So I'm going to do both ways so that we can figure it out. So we're going to start with an area model. So we want to start with a rectangle, right? And what goes here? 27. How many groups of 27 can I take out? This is kind of the same, but we're just doing it in a different. How many groups of 27? Well, let's start easy. What's the easiest one to do? 10, right? So 10 times 27 is? So what do I do with that 270? Yep, to subtract it out of 670. 0 minus 0 is? 7 minus 7? 6 minus 2. So now we have 400 left. What shall we take out? Should we take out another 10, group of 10? Okay, take out another group of 10. 10 times 27 is? And I ran out of room, so I'm going to put it here. So now what do we do? Subtract the 270. 0 minus 0. Can I take 7 from 0? I cannot, so I need to regroup. 10 minus 7 and 3 minus 1. 2, sorry. Yep, see, remember? I do that all the time. My brain already solves it, and then it comes out when I say it. Okay, can I take out another 10? Group of 10. I cannot. It's too much, right? Open it up. You need to be writing this down on your paper. So we got to just kind of guess and check at this point. Okay, so why would you say 5? Because half of 270, what do you know what half of 270 is? 135. So is 5 going to work? Well, we can find, let's figure it out. What's 27 times 5? 5 times 7 is 35. Carry my 3. 5 times 2 plus 3. Whoa, close. But just a little bit too big. So what do we want to try? 4. Well, what's 27 times 4? 4 times 7 is 28, put down my 2, carry, or 8, put up, carry my 2. 4 times 2 plus 2, 10. Okay, so that gives me 108. So now what do I need to do? Yep, I'm getting kind of all messy over here. Subtract 108. Can I take 8 from 0? Nope, so I need to regroup. 10 minus 8, 2 minus 0. Okay, what does 22 become? My remainder. How do I know that that is the remainder? Yes. Yeah, it's smaller than our number we're dividing by, which is called the divisor. So I'm going to circle that. So where do we get our answer from? Right here. Yep. So what's 10 plus 10 plus 4? 24 with a remainder of 22. Let's go back and see what they want us to find out. How many, if Deshaun puts all the newspapers into stacks, how many stacks does he make? So it's asking you how many complete stacks does he make? Nope, it's asking you how many stacks does he make? So he makes how many complete stacks? 24. But so does he just throw away those newspapers and say, oh, you're just trash? So if we evaluate the remainder, do we add one more then? Yes, so how many does he make? 25 stacks. Are they complete stacks? Nope, they're not. We've got 24 complete and one that only has 22 in it. Almost, right? Pretty close. Okay, Gilberto walked for a total of 423 minutes in 12 days. What is a reasonable estimate of the number of minutes he walked each day? So we want to try and find compatible numbers. Okay, so we're saying 423 divided by 12. Okay, so we want to try and find compatible numbers. Now, what is your go-to that you would probably think? Let's just go to these numbers. What would you go to? 10, which a compatible number would have to be what? 400, right? Well, what's 400 divided by 10? What's 4 divided by 1? 4. Then divide out of 0. Divide out of 10. 40. Now, that's probably where I would go, but look at our answers. So they want you to get even closer, even more compatible. So 42 and 12, that's what we want to look at. What's a compatible number? 12 times what gives me a number close to 42? What are they? No. Okay, so 12 times 3 gives us a what? 36. So what would that be? 360 divided by 12. Okay, I'm going to divide out all my non-zero digits. So 36 divided by 12 equals 3. And we've got to annex that 0. Does that one work? Yes. So what is the reasonable estimate? 30 minutes. Good. Okay, so that's what you need to do. You need to say, hey, this is what I think would happen, and this is the easiest division problem. But nope, they want us to be more specific. So we had to find those two compatible numbers that could divide out easily. Okay, which division equation is shown by the array? Okay, so this is kind of like this, right? So our answer to our, where's our quotient then? Where's our quotient? Where's the answer at? What did we start with to divide? How are we going to solve that? Oh, count. Here, right here, the whole rectangle is what we have to divide up. So what did we start with? How are we going to figure that? Yes. Ah, and if I multiply the top and the sides, don't I get the area of this rectangle? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to have 8 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So how am I going to solve that? 13 times 8. Well, I can count them all, right? It would take a long time, but could I count them all? Yeah, good. Okay, 8 times 3. We'll carry the 2. 8 times 1 plus 2. Okay, so we know we start with 104. Look at our choices. Tells you right there, right? So this is 104. Look at this. Look at what arrays do when you divide. This is what I love about arrays. Yeah, it's already set up the division problem, right? 104 divided by 8 equals 13. So what's our answer? B. Okay, so tomorrow when you see something like this, draw your division lines like this. Figure out how much is in the total, and then it tells us what we divide it by. Tells us the answer. On number 2? Nope. Because he had to make another stack because we didn't want to throw away the 22 newspapers, right? So he makes another stack. So he had 24, but these remainder 22 tells us we had to add one more to that, make another stack. Does that make sense? Okay, good. All right, Kaylee earned $1,150 for babysitting 80 hours last month. She estimated that she got paid $20 per hour. Was Kaylee's estimate reasonable? Okay, so she says she got 1,150 divided by 80. Okay, and she said her estimate was 20. So we want to find compatible numbers. 8 and 11. Are those, can 10 be divided by 8? No, 10 can't be divided by 8. 16 can be divided by 8. So we could do 1,600 divided by 80, right? Then what do I do? Non-zero digits, 16 divided by 8 equals 2. Then what do I have to do? I'm dividing. Divide out a 10 on each. Oh, so if we estimated, but that's estimating what? We estimated up, right? Oh, so let's look and see. They didn't estimate up. They said they wanted to estimate this to 1,000 divided by, what would we have to estimate this to be then? We don't want to go clear down to 10, 100. Okay, so then we divide out 100 divided by 100 equals, and then we have a 0 that's annexed. So that one probably doesn't work, right? Okay, let's just look at the answers. Yes, because 1,150 is close to 1,000. Is that true? And 1,000 divided by 50. So they made that a 50 equals 20. That one works, right? We'll put a star by it. Yes, because 80 is close to 75 and 1,500 divided by 75 equals 20. Does that work? No. No, because 1,150 is close to 1,200, and 1,200 divided by 80 is 15. No, because 80 is close to 100, and 1,000 divided by 100 is 10. So what's our answer? A. And I'll talk to you about that tomorrow and not leave you stranded with what you need to divide by. Okay? All right, 333 divided by 37. I started with an array model, so now I'm going to do partial quotient. So how do I set it up? 333 divided by 37, then what? A long straight line. Okay, how many groups of 37 can I take out? 10 is what? 10 groups of 37 is 370. Too big, right? But it's pretty close, right? So let's guess and check with 9. So 37 times 9. 9 times 7 is, put down the 3, carry the 6. 9 times 3 plus 6. 33. Oh, stop. So 9 times 37 is, oh, whoops. What did I do? That should be right here. 9 times 37 equals 333. 333. So where does our answer go? Right there. So what does it equal? 9. Okay. Thumbs up if you want to do it. What's what I'm looking for? Help me out. If you want to do a area model, or thumbs down if you want to do a partial quotient. Oh, looks like most everybody wants partial quotients. Okay, here we go. 921 divided by 83. Draw my long line down. Okay, how many groups of 83 can I take out of 921? 10, because 10 times 83 equals 830. So I subtract that. 1 minus 0 is, can I take 3 from 2? Nope, so I need 3 groups. 12 minus 3 is 9. How many groups of 83 can I take out of 91? 1. 1 times 83 equals 83. So I subtract. Can I take 3 from 1? Nope, need 3 groups. 11 minus 3 is? Now, what do I know? Oh, how do I know that that's the remainder? Yes. Good, it's smaller than the divisor. What do I do? Circle it. Where does my answer come from? The side, right there. So 10 plus 1 is 11 with the remainder of 8. Good. Okay. If this is not filled out, you don't get to turn it in. You don't get to sit there and watch and write the answers down. So if it's not filled out, you'll have to go back and do it all again. Okay? All right. Thumbs up if you want to do area model. Thumbs down if you want to do partial quotient. Oh, I've got about half and half, so let's do partial quotient. Let's do an area model since I did a partial quotient. Okay, so I draw a square or a rectangle. It's not really a square. What goes out to the side here? 99. And I have 8,055 divided by 99. How many groups of 99 can I take out of 8,055? Oh. Okay. Let's look at, remember, our easiest ones always start with our multiples of 10. So 10 and 100. Can I take out 100 groups of 99? I can't, right? Because that's going to give me 9,900. So what's my best next guess? 90? Okay, let's try 90. So 99 times 90. What do I do to make myself it easier? 99 times 9. 9 times 9 is what? 81. Put down the 1, carry the 8. Now what? 9 times 9 is? Plus 8 is? What is it? 89. But then what do I have to do with the 0? Oh, does that one work? No, too big. 80? Okay, so what do I really have to do? 8 first. Yep. Okay, 8 times 9 is? 72. Put down the 2, carry the 7. 70, what? 2 plus 7 is? And then what? Annex that 0. Does that one work? Yes. So I can take out a group of 80 99s. And then we've got to subtract. 5 minus 0? 5 minus 2? Can I take 9 from 0? Nope. I need 3 groups. 10 minus 9? So this is 7920 in there. Okay, how many groups of 99 can I take out of 135? 1. 1 times 99 is? So what do I do? Subtract. Okay, can I take 9 from 5? Nope. So I need to go next door and regroup. 15 minus 9? Oh, 9s. Remember 9s? What's for 9s? Yep. So if I take off 1, that's 6. Okay, can I take 9 from 2? Nope. Regroup. 12 minus 9 is 3. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, so what is 36 then? How come? Smaller than our divisor. So what do I do to that 36? Circle it. Where am I going to get my answer? So 80 plus 1 is 81. Remainder 36. Okay. Show me a 1 if you like area models. Show me a 2 if you like partial quotient. Tomorrow, are you going to get it wrong if you do an area model instead of a partial quotient? No. Tomorrow, are you going to get it wrong if you take a partial quotient instead of an area model? No. This is why we teach these different strategies, so that your brain, whatever works with your brain, you use it that way. Okay? All right, flip it over. A farmer ordered 202 new orange trees. He wanted to plant 16 trees in each row in his orchard. Okay, it looks like our question is going to come right here. The farmer can plant blank, complete rows of orange trees. Okay, the word here tells us what we're going to do with our remainder. It tells me right away that we're probably going to have a remainder. What word tells us how we're going to have to deal with the remainder? Yes. No. No. Complete. Meaning there has to be equal. We can't have the leftovers, right? We're not going to worry about the leftovers. Okay, so he plants this many trees. So what's our division problem? 202 divided by 16. We need to know how many complete. We know he has 200 new orange trees. And we know he has 16 trees in a row. Okay, so 202 divided by 16. I think most people like this way better, right? Okay, how many groups of 16 can I take out of 202? 10, because 10 times 16 equals? Okay, so we subtract from 160, or 202. 2 minus 0 is? Can I take 6 from 0? Nope, regroup. 10 minus 6? 4. Maybe we do have, we don't. Anyway, how many groups of 16 can I take out of 42? 10 is 160. Do I have enough to take out another 10? No, I don't. That's way too big, right? Okay, so 2 times 16 equals 32. Is that good? Yep. So we subtract that. And we're left with 10. So we know we're done, right? Because our remainder is, so I circle it. So where's my answer? On the side. So what's our answer? 12 remainder 2. So he can plant how many complete rows? Oh, look at the answer again. Complete rows. Oh, yep, sorry. Remainder 10. 12 remainder 10. How many complete rows can he plant? 12 complete rows. He can plant only how many in the last row? Yeah, that's our remainder. He can only, our remainder is 10. It didn't make the complete row, right? But he can plant those 10. Okay, good. A school paid $1,244 for 68 math textbooks. What was the cost of each textbook? What do we need to find out? Good. What do we know? For 68 math books. Good. So what's our division problem? Did I write it right? Okay. Here we go. 2,244 divided by 68. Okay. How many groups of 68 can I take out? Definitely not 100 because that would give us 6,000. Too big. Let's take 10. 10's easy, right? So 10 times 68 equals 680. Is that good? Does that work? Yep. Let's take it out. 4 minus 0 is? Can I take 8 from 4? Nope. I need to regroup. 14 minus 8 is? 6. Good. Can I take 6 from 1? Need to regroup again. 11 minus 6? And 1 minus 0. Okay, how many groups of 68 can I take away from 1,564? Let's do another 10. 10 times 68 is? 680. Good. 4 minus 0? Can't take 8 from 6, so I need to regroup. 16 minus 8? Can't take 6 from 4, so I need to regroup. 14 minus 6? Okay, again, how many groups of 10 can I take out of, or how many groups? You see? Do you hear? What's the answer? 10 again. 10 times 68 is 680. 4 minus 0 is 8 minus 8 is 8 minus 6 is. Okay, I know I'm not done because why? Yeah, it's still bigger than my divisor, right? I'm going to go until it's smaller than my divisor. Okay, we know that 10 groups of 68 is 680, so that's probably not going to work, right? Okay, so he's saying 3, and I'm looking at 20 divided by 6. That could work, right? Shall we try 3? Okay, 68 times 3. 3 times 8 is 24. Carry the 2. 3 times 6 plus 2. Woo, look at that. That works. So 3 times 68 is 204. So where am I going to find my answer? On the side, right here. Okay, 10 plus 10.
So Mr. Atkinson, you need to be ready to get on the bus at 9:50. Mrs. Bliss, you need to be ready to get on the bus at 10:35. And Mrs. Johnson, you need to be ready to get on the bus at 1:15 today. So those are the changes from now on. Thank you.
5 minutes later. Okay, we're good. We'll know that. Okay, 10 plus 10 plus 3. So each book costs what? $33. Good. Oh, here we go. Keep going. Flip her over. The area of a rectangle painting hanging in a museum measures 1,349 square inches. If the painting is 9 inches, what is the length? In inches. Well, we know the area does what? What do we do to find area? Length times width. So if we know the area and we know the length, how are we going to find the width? Divide. Good. So 1,349 divided by 19. Okay, how many 19s? 19 can I take out of 1,349? Oh, 10 is going to give me where? 190. We're going to be doing lots and lots of 10s. 100 doesn't work. Okay, let's try 50. Okay, so 19, what would I multiply? 19 times 5, good, and then we'll add it to 0. 5 times 9 is 45, 5 times 1, plus 4, and then we have to add x to 0. Does that work? Yes, it does. Good. Okay, 9 minus 0. Can I take 5 from 4? Nope, so I need to regroup. 14 minus 5. Can I take 9 from 2? Nope, regroup again. 12 minus 9. Okay. How many groups of 19? Here's 50. Okay, I'm hearing 10. How many like? Let's try 10. Okay, 10 times 19 is what? 190. Good. 9 minus 0 is? 9 minus 9 is? 3 minus 1 is? 2. We still going? Yep, because our answer is still larger than our divisor. So again, 10. 10 times 19 is 190. Can I take from 9 from 0? I cannot. Ah, look what that leaves us. So what are we going to take out? One group of 19. 1 times 19 is 19. Okay, here's our answer. 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1. So what is the length in inches? 71 inches, or I could write IN, period. Okay, good. Flower shop receives a shipment of 250 flowers. The flowers in vases that hold 15 flowers each. How many vases can the floor completely fill with the flowers? Completely tells us something that we'll have to look at our remainder, if there's a remainder, right? Are we gonna add another vase? No, because that vase will that be completely filled with flowers? Not total, right? Okay, what's your division problem? There we go. 250 divided by 15. How many groups of 15 can I take out? Amy, you need to go down to 10 of them. 10 times 15 is 150. 0 minus 0? 5 minus 5? 2 minus 1. Okay, can I take out another 10? Nope, they'll be too big, right? So how many groups of 15 can I take out now? Okay, let's try 5. 5 times 15? Do we know what it is? Or do we need to solve it? 5 times 5 is 25. Carry my 2. 5 times 1 plus 2. Can I take out a group of 5? Yep. What's 100 minus 75? Think about quarters. 25. Okay, how many groups of 15 can I take out of 25? 1. 1 times 15 is? Now, how do I know that that's the remainder? Okay, so he put 15 flowers in each vase. How many can he completely fill? Oh, 16. Is it 16? No, let's try again. The florist arranges the flowers in the vases that hold 15 flowers each. Okay, so each of the vases can hold 15 flowers. How many vases does he have that has 15 flowers in it? 16. Then he has these 10 left over, right? And he makes another vase of flowers. No, he needs 15. So it asks, how many vases can the florist completely fill with flowers? 16 what? Vases. Good. Okay, thanks for staying with me. I know this is long, but I do want to do each of these so that you know which ones you're struggling with. Okay? The library received a donation of 1,728 books. A bookshelf can hold 54 books. How many bookshelves needed to hold all the books? Write an equation to model the solution. So what is an equation? Yes. Yep. A sentence, a math sentence is the answer. Okay, what's our division? 54. Good. We still okay with doing it partial quotients? Okay. All right. How many groups of 54 can we take away from 1,728? I've got something 10. 10 times 54 is what? 540. 8 minus 0. Can't take 4 from 2, so I'll regroup. 12 minus 8 is 12 minus 4. Did you hear that start come out? 6 minus 5 and 1 minus 0. 1. You want to take another 10 out? Can we keep doing that? Yeah, we can. Okay, 10 times 54 is what? 540. 8 minus 0. 8 minus 4. Can I take 5 from 1? Nope, I've got to regroup. 11 minus 5. We can still keep going, right? How many groups of 54 can I take out? Another 10, good. 10 times 54? 540. 8 minus 0 is? 4 minus 4 is? 6 minus 5 is? 54. Now we've got 108. 2. Can I take out another 10? No, I can't. I'll be way far away, right? Let's try 2. 54 times 2. 2 times 4 is? 2 times 5 is? Oh, did it work? It did. And we're done, right? So where do I find my answer? 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 2. So how many bookshelves are needed to hold all the books? 32. I'm just gonna write shelves. Then it says write an equation. So what did we do? 1,700. Whoops. Yep. Divided by 54 equals 32. And there's our equation with its answer. Okay. All right, last one. We're doing it. There are a total of 760 students at Brianna School. Each classroom in the school has 32 students. How many classrooms are there in the school? What do I know? 32 students in each class. Good. All right, so right here, I started a area model for you. Okay, so here's our area model. We have 640. So 32 times what gives me 640? Okay. How did you get that, both of you that are saying 20? How did you get it? Go ahead. Excellent. Yes, exactly right. Did you hear what he said? If you take 64, 32 and times it by 2, you get, if you 32 times 2 equals 64, and then you annex the 0, right? But right here, we've got to start with our area model. And we know this is 32 and 20, 640. So it's what we have to do in our area model. Well, I've built in this point, but what at this point do I have to do? Oh, I've got to subtract that. From what? No. No. What do I have to subtract 640 from? What's my division problem? 768 divided by 32. So what am I going to subtract 640 from? Yes, good. Okay, 8 minus 0. 6 minus 4. And 7 minus 6. Okay, again, I like to cover up the last numbers. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that's going to give me my estimate, my test. 32 times 4, 4 times 2 is? No. 8, and 4 times 3? Ooh, does that work? So what are we going to put up here? A 4. 4 times 32 is? Okay, so what do I need to put here? 4, and then 128. And what is our equation? Equation means we have to have an answer or not an answer? Answer. So what's my equation? Oh, where do I find my answer? At the top. 20 plus 4 is 24. Now, do I label it? Because it's in a what? It's an equation, so I don't label it. Okay? All right. How are we feeling? Fist to 5. On how you feel you'll be tomorrow. Okay? How many feel like they want to that they'll use area models? How many feel like they'll do partial quotient? Okay, whatever works for your brain, do it. Okay, there's no right or I'm not going to mark on which way you show, but you will have to show me how you did it. Okay. All right. So this video will be up on Canvas tonight. If there's something I want you to take this home tonight and go over it with your someone from home to make sure that you are good and ready for the test tomorrow. Okay. All righty.